So what markets right now are you seeing for founders where AI really is becoming a necessity to at least talk about?
I've been seeing a lot of predictive maintenance
Hmm.
in manufacturing.
Hmm.
I've sat in on some calls there. It's really interesting. So you can just monitor your IoT. It's really interesting, and it predicts when you need to, repower and all these different things. Personalized education, which I'm really excited about. Just using algorithms to kind of do adaptive learning and consider how an individual student learns. I think that's going to be really powerful. And I think another one, because of the climate crisis, is just really precise climate modeling to
Hmm.
help local governments anticipate, cost of natural disasters. So I think those are the areas where artificial intelligence makes sense, and there is a crucial payoff if it works.
I also would add financial services is going to be one of those fields where somebody's going to finally figure it out.
Okay.
They wanted,
What's the core thing that needs to be
well,
figured
they
out?
wanted robo-advisors for years. So in other words,
Okay. Yeah.
again, it's a math problem. Here's your portfolio. Here's your risk tolerance. Those things should match each other. And there is some basic math you can throw on there to say, okay, well, if you're this many years old, you're this many years from retirement, you're probably in your peak earning years, and you have everything in, the highest risk category of, junk bonds or something. I don't know. I'm just making stuff up. But the point is like that robo-advisor would say, you need to get into some mutual funds. You need to get into some bonds. You need to get into some lower risk investments, because you're not going to be earning this money forever, and you're going to want to retire at some point in time. And if tomorrow, some silly high risk stock that you have way too much money in, bottoms out, you're kind of out of luck. But that it's been a really slow progression there. And
Yeah.
that has always been more tech enabled than it's been tech forward. But there's probably a point at which you're going to have an AI agent that is
sure.
going to not only be actively suggesting and advising you on a level that any certified financial professional or certified financial advisor, so CFP, CFA, which is kind of the highest of the orders that they can have as a financial advisor. I don't know that you're going to be better than the most robust AI model. So I think that that's one of those fields where somebody's going to figure it out, and everybody else is going to be scrambling to try to catch up.